Welcome everybody to our Wednesday afternoon class. Today we're talking about your training worksheet number 13. So let's make sure that your name is at the top of the paper and that you have the date. Today is the 11th or 11/5/25, so that's the 5th of November. Today we are doing a worksheet that includes 4 different parts. Now, that is a little more than what we would normally do, but I think it's important to note that the first 3 sections are all the exact same things that you've done just as a review. So parts 1, 2, and 3 are just asking you to write different rhythms and reminding you the step-by-step process to do it correctly. Part 1 is talking about quarter notes. Draw 4 quarter notes with their stems up, 4 quarter notes with their stems down. You've done that before. Part 2 is talking about not eighth rest, quarter rest. So whenever you see those, you're gonna write 8 quarter rest. Part 3 is talking about eighth notes, and all of our eighth notes for today's class will be flagged. We're not going over the rules of beaming eighth notes yet, but our eighth notes, we want them to go up, 4 up and 4 down, talking about the stem. And then part 4, we'll talk about that in just a moment, but I'm gonna have the sub pause the video here so you guys can complete parts 1 through 3. Okay, so on to part 4. This is another transcribing exercise. Here's the directions. Listen to the recording of my teaching. For each question, I will play a rhythm on the piano. You must write down the correct rhythm using some combination of quarter notes, quarter rest, and eighth notes. Note that every exercise will have not every exercise will have all 3. So that you might have some exercises that have quarter notes and quarter rest, but they may not have eighth notes, and maybe some exercises that have eighth notes and just quarter rest. It just depends on whatever I play. For now, do not beam your eighth notes together. Let each eighth note have a distinct flag. Okay, so you should know how to draw a flag, but make sure it moves further enough away from the actual stem where I can tell it's a flag. Sometimes I was looking through your work and it was just really difficult to tell that there was a flag there. So it doesn't need to be this really artistic flag. It just needs to come out from the stem enough so that I can tell that it's a flag. Let each eighth note have a distinct flag, like I mentioned, and try to space your notes apart so that they fill the entire measure. So you have from the 4/4 all the way to the double bar line at the end of that particular measure. I want you to try to space out your notes evenly to fill up that space instead of scrunching it all really close to your time signature. Okay, we're going to start with number 1. I'll play this one 3 times. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 1 again. 1, 2, ready, go. I'm going to slow it down for the last playthrough so you can double check your work. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, here's number 2. I'll start this one slow as well. First time, 1, 2, number 2, here we go. Number 2 again, 1, 2, ready, go. Number 2, last time. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, before we move on, I wanted to note something because I did not get you your worksheets back from last week. When you draw an eighth note, it will not be considered an eighth note if the head itself is not filled in. Some of you guys were not drawing true eighth notes. You drew what looks like a half note with a flag, and that is not a rhythm that exists in the world. Make sure that you fill in your eighth notes. Let's go to number 3. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 3 again. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 3, last time. Make sure you double check your work. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, before we go on to number 4, another technique that I saw people use that I feel like was successful is people wrote down the subdivision that they heard. For instance, if they heard 1, 2, 3, and 4, they would write down their numbers, their and signs first, and then they would write in the rhythms. That's a pretty good way if you know your subdivisions pretty well. Okay? All right, let's go to number 4. So I'll count this one a little faster. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 4 again. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, last time, number 4. Double check your work. 1, 2, ready, go. On to number 5 now. Let's go a little faster than that. 1, 2, and number 5, ready, go. Remember, that's your speed right there. Number 5 again. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 5, last time. 1, 2, ready, go. All right. On to number 6. I'll go a little bit slower. 1, 2, number 6, here we go. It's a very loud bell. Number 6 again. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 6, last time. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, we're going to review number 4 real quick. I want you to ask yourself this question. Did you account for every single beat? Here's number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, answer me this. What is your first rhythm in that measure? It should be a quarter rest. Okay, so on beat 1, there should be no sound, quarter rest. And then after that, we have how many quarter notes? 2 quarter notes. And then we have how many eighth notes? 2 eighth notes. So in total, number 4 should say quarter rest, 2 quarter notes, and 2 eighth notes. All right. Make sure your name is at the top of your paper. Make sure your date is at the top. Once again, the date is November the 5th. And you can go ahead and turn that into the bottom bin, and you can start your student-led rehearsal. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.